Yeah, so studio buying all of a sudden makes me want to become a freaking geologist, completely changing my life course around. And that is because of Nagi. Anyways, though, ever wonder why we had a delay for Alya Sometimes Hides Your Feelings in Russian Season 2? Because it was announced that we were supposed to have it in 2026, and all of a sudden, they pushed it back to 2027. And my gosh, man, I was upset because this series is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It's your typical rom-com show, just a beautiful, girl with a laid-back, generic, normal-looking dude, and all of a sudden he builds a harem. Yeah, it's nothing special, nothing crazy. The only thing that's different from the other ones is that the main character speaks a different language. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that there are two reasons as to why this got a delay. One of them being the voice actor for Alya, the one that voices Agnes Tachyon, also the one that voices Hayase Nagatoro from Don't Tease Me Nagatoro, as well as Yae Amagami from Tying Knots with the Amagami Sister or something like that, as well as Hahari Hanazono from 100 Girlfriends That Really, 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 Really Love You. And there's plenty more famous, very well-known characters that she also voices, and I am so surprised that, she even voices many of these characters, especially Agnes Tachyon. Was not expecting that. But one of the reasons why we don't have a season 2 at 2026 is because the voice actor is taking on other professions, and that's not nothing new. It's not nothing new that a voice actor has like a side hustle or anything like that. Usually they go on and do voice acting, and sometimes they even go to becoming an idol, but it's more regular where the idols become voice actors. And this one, although it's very unique, it has nothing to do with idols. It has nothing to do with voice casting, although she does do some on the side. It actually has to do with professional wrestling. Yeah, I never thought that I would ever have to say that, but a Japanese voice actor is also a professional wrestler. Now, I'm not talking about actual like Olympic state or, ones that actually take it down on the mats and pin their opponent down. She's like a WWE wrestler, and although that is like a big step down, but I still consider a big step up because I would have never thought that a voice actor would go to professional wrestling. And, this isn't even her first time. She's done this in the past. As in 2025, around April, she competed in a wrestling match that happened in the States, United States, in Vegas for the Iron Man Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, she became a freaking champ. She has a title of a champion on her belt because she won an event. Although she really did lose it immediately and to an inanimate object that's because in this event you're all anything can win. I'm literally talking about anything. A chair, a block of wood, anything can win, anything goes within this match. And it's also like a free-for-all, which is pretty chaotic and hectic, but it's still crazy nonetheless. And she's doing it again this year in 2026. Yeah, no, I hope she wins. I never thought that these words would leave my mouth. One of the reasons why we got a delay is because the voice actor is wrestling. Yeah, no, that's crazy. But yeah, no, just a little heads up though, if you're not picking up on my sarcasm, this is definitely not the reason why. And I'll get to the actual explanation at the end of the video. So just hold your horses because I got more to cover. Yeah, no, and the other reason has to be because the characters within the anime, season 1, the one that we all know and love right now, got isekai. Yeah, they are no longer in this world. They actually got teleported into another world where everybody doesn't know that they don't know each other. I'm obviously just joking on this one again. This actually has to do nothing with the delay on season 2, but it's pretty interesting to throw that out there, that the initial concept of Alya Sometimes Hides Your Feeling in Russian was supposed to be an isekai story, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. I really do think that this is a very cool concept, and I'm glad that this is actually going to happen, as this was an actual official spin-off by the creator himself. And it's going to be releasing, I don't know when, I haven't heard of like a specific date on which this was going to release, but it's, written on paper. It actually exists, and I can't wait to see this spin-off. It kind of reminds me of like the anthologies of Gurren Lagann, where Simone, Kamina, as well as Vero had to go save Nia, which is a pretty cool thing. It also reminds me of like the alternate route of Welcome to the Demon School Iruma-kun could have taken as well, because if you haven't watched this anime series, there is like, I guess, the core base version of this anime where he goes to school, he's teleported, he's like the son of the demon lord, but But in this one, the same thing applies, but rather than going to school, he's a mafia boss. Now, if that sounds badass, it's because it is badass. And I actually like this version a little bit more than I do the regular one because it's pretty cold. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty tough compared to the one that we see right now as the anime. Now, I'm not saying that the original anime sucks, but the Mafia one is just so much cooler. But enough teasing and pulling your leg. Let me give you the actual reason as to why we did not get Roshidere in the 2026. It's very underwhelming and anticlimactic. I'm not going to lie. I wish these were the reasons we were given as to why we didn't get the second season this year. But reality kind of just slaps you in the face and it kind of sucks. But the reason why we don't have it is because the staff wanted to improve the quality a lot more. Yeah, no, that makes you really want to believe that what I just said was true. It's very anticlimactic, yeah. And I honestly kind of respect it though at the same time because I'd rather have a series that's not poor quality, especially from what we got in season 1. Now, season 1 wasn't like, wow, like freaking crazy animation. It's a freaking rom-com, you know? But I respect it. You know, it's still a good anime. It's good animation nonetheless. And I do respect that take and that reason as to why. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to pull your leg on that for a little bit. See if y'all really thought I believe and maybe just get some engagement bait. See if y'all were going to be like, nah. Anyways, though, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below hearing these news. I didn't even know that she also voiced Agnes Tachyon. But I did not know that she was a professional wrestler as well. That just blew my mind, let alone being a champ. Anyways, appreciate y'all for hanging around. If you made it this far into the video, why not drop a like and subscribe, as that does help around my channel a lot. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful freaking day, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Adios, y'all.